Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Wakarkadash. Shalom to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. Shabbat Shalom to the Akim out there. And this is a news article in the sit-down lesson that I want to bring out. And I'm going to start off with, this is the book of Mark, chapter 13 and verse 7. This is from BibleGateway.com, from the KJV, Holy Scriptures, and it reads, And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. Mark 13 and 8, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginning of other sorrows. So this is an increasing of wars and rumors of wars right here of this news article from RT.com. And this is as of May the 19th, 2023, World News, RT.com, and it reads, Conflict is coming. The UK Defense Secretary warns Wallace is urging increasing military spending. Salakia for that. It says Wallace is urging increasing military spending and suggests Britain could be at war with Russia and China by the end of the decade. It might be way sooner than that, especially how the way things are going on, Because keep this in mind, I believe that recent deal that Australia and Britain and the United States made, that was a direct aim at China. And keep this in mind too, especially so far this year in the 2023, we've been definitely seeing military spending at an all-time high from all these different nations. And this has been spending at an all-time high ever since World War II. So these wars and rumors of wars are definitely heating up. I just want to add a note to that. It says Defiance Secretary Ben Wallace has warned that the UK could enter a direct conflict with Russia and China in the next 7 years. It might be sooner than that, like I mentioned before. Has called for an increase in military spending to counter the potential threat. And it says speaker to the Financial Times on Friday, the official claimed that the war will be more dangerous and unstable by the end of the decade, and that defense will be more critical in our lives. He explained that the world is seeing the end of the abnormal period of peace. It says a post-Cold War, and that a conflict is coming with a rage of adversaries around the world. Excuse me. It says Wallace has pleaded to the Chancellor of the Exquisite Jeremy Hunt to establish a firm timetable for increasing the UK's military spending from 2.1% to 2.5% of a gross domestic product. That after Hunt has previously expressed his support for the proposal and promise in March to supply the Defense Ministry with an extra 11 billion, which is 13.6 billion over the next 5 years. It says the Defense Secretary also applauded Germany's recent announced plans to set up 100 billion, which is 107 billion funds to modernize its armed forces, right? Because they recently gave an additional money to Ukraine as well too. I just want to add a note to that. And it says an important message for people, also Britain, that we are going back to the days where you need to invest defense, right? That Joel 3 and 9, proclaim ye this amongst the nations, then the Gentiles, the other nations. So these nations are in that warlike mindset. So that Joel 3 and 9 is definitely coming to full effect. We're definitely seeing it. It's start to increase now, so more than ever. It says, howsoever, while Wallace has been pushing for more military spending and more military support for Ukraine, he has also been calling for a significant reduction in the size of Britain's own army. Last week, the Times reported that the Defense Secretary intends to proceed with plans to cut down the number of infantry personnel from 82,000 to just about 70,000, and the number of tanks from 227 to 148. We have too much infantry, a legacy of counting insurgents, war in Afghanistan and Iraq. We need more artillery. The jury is out on whether you need main battle tanks in the government, such told the outlet. And it says, meanwhile, military experts has warned that the UK at present may not be able to task if it were to have military engagements with a near peer adversary. Wallace himself has previously stated that Britain's army is hollowed out and underfunded, I meant to say, while retired General Richard Barnes claimed that the UK will run out of ammo with just an hours in case of a major conflict. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article from RT.com as of May 19, 2023, from Alternative World News from RT.com, as it reads again, as the wars and rumors of wars are heating up. As it says again, conflicts is coming, U.S. Defense Secretary warns. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Akarkadash, Shabbat Shalom, and Shalom to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching His word truthfully and sincerely, and Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say Shalom.